Tap like to sweep away obstacles, and share your zodiac sign in the comments. Doing this helps tune the forecast to your energy. Capricorn, 17 October, is not just a day on the calendar. It's an inner turning point after which life begins shifting in a new direction. You may feel that something has been on pause for a long while. Dreams, feelings, decisions, conversations, and now someone, quietly and gently, has pressed play. It's not a flashy event. It's a steady, resolute movement within. You might wake up with a thought you've been pushing aside. It's time, either to finish what needs completing or to finally start what calls you. This may touch relationships, work, or personal goals you've delayed. The key is to not ignore the nudge. Your inner voice is unusually clear and calm today. It doesn't demand, it invites. If you follow it, the day can be pivotal. Emotionally, there's a subtle tension in the air, not anxiety, more like expectancy. It's as if the universe is watching quietly. Will you dare? Are you ready to receive what's meant for you? This isn't about struggle, it's about agreement. Agreeing to be yourself, to act from the heart, to allow imperfection and feel fully alive. At work, you may feel a strong urge to organize, sorting papers, structuring folders, even rearranging your desk. This mirrors a deeper need to bring order within. Many Capricorns will recognize that outer clutter reflects unresolved inner threads. Tidy one, and the other lightens. Financially, be attentive. Unexpected offers or situations may require swift decisions. Don't yield to pressure. Your strength today is composure. You can see a little further than most. Use that. Any choice made with a cool head and a warm heart will be sound. In love, everything turns on honesty. First with yourself, then with another. Admit what you truly want. You often carry too much. Persist. Support everyone else. Ask yourself, without resentment but with respect, who supports you? Sometimes granting yourself the right to be tender or tired unlocks real strength. If you haven't allowed yourself to dream for a while, reclaim it today. No need for grand blueprints. Sit in silence and ask, if no one expected anything of me, what would I want? In moments like that, honest answers rise, and they're about the real you, not just duty or career. Some Capricorns may feel tired of being the strong one. Being a pillar matters, but even pillars need a point of rest. If you feel you're holding too much, loosen your grip for an hour. Don't rush. Don't answer immediately. Don't take on new tasks. Your inner self is asking for a breather. Honor it. Relationships are especially delicate now. Someone from the past might reappear, an old friend, a former partner, someone with whom a conversation never truly ended. Don't be afraid, this isn't necessarily a reunion. It might be closure, the completion of a loop, realizing it no longer hurts, nothing more is needed, and you can move on with a lighter heart. The day favors deep conversations if you're ready, not to argue who's right, but to understand and be understood. You may hear a phrase that touches you profoundly, or your words might open another's eyes. Don't shy away from sincerity, it's your superpower today. Health-wise, listen closely to your body. It may send quiet signals, fatigue, drowsiness, mild discomfort. Don't ignore them. Rest isn't weakness, it's preparation for future victories. Gentle walks, a warm bath, and time in silence are especially restorative now. Your intuition is heightened. You may catch inner signs and sense change approaching. Don't force the timeline. What's meant for you is already in motion. Your role is to be ready, open, and non-controlling. That's not easy for you, but today it's the path to harmony. Professionally, an unexpected breakthrough may arrive. You might suddenly see a solution you've wrestled with for ages, or recognize it's time to release a project that no longer serves. Don't fear change, it's not destructive now. It's liberating. It doesn't take from you, it returns you to yourself. If you've wanted to step up, send a resume, pitch an idea, or simply state, I can do more. Today your words land. Speak not from a need to prove, but from quiet certainty. The world notices people who aren't fighting for identity, but living it. New proposals may appear in unusual forms. Don't dismiss them just because they don't fit your old blueprint. Sometimes destiny opens side doors. In those detours you might rediscover interest, inspiration, or even a renewed love for your craft. With loved ones, choose patience. People are extra sensitive now, and even an innocent remark may sting. Speak gently and truthfully. Don't avoid long overdue topics, just choose warm words. One kind sentence can heal more than 1,000 clever arguments. If you're partnered, there's a chance to grow closer, if you allow vulnerability. That can feel scary, especially for a Capricorn who's used to being composed. But intimacy begins not with perfection, with truth. Say what you fear, or offer a quiet embrace. Sometimes that's enough for the ice to melt. If you're single, an uncanny coincidence may arrive. A meeting, a look, a brief exchange that lingers in memory. Don't overanalyze, be present. People don't arrive by accident, and not all are meant to stay. Each one is part of your path. Someone may remind you how beautiful feeling can be. If you've stood at a crossroads, a sense of inner clarity may surface. You don't need to know exactly where to go. It's enough to know where it's time to leave. If you felt ill at ease at work, in a relationship, or in a certain place, trust yourself. The soul knows its home, even if we hesitate to admit it. That quiet voice you've ignored grows steadier today. Not a shout, a persistent whisper. Look here, pay attention. This is where the real you lives. Capricorns rarely allow themselves to stop. You keep moving even when the direction is unclear. Today is the rare exception. Pause and listen. If recent weeks brought not just physical but moral fatigue, that's not weakness. It's a signal. Body and soul don't lie. They whisper through exhaustion, irritability, insomnia, apathy, each a plea to return to yourself. Allow yourself to be not only strong but alive, to not know, not manage, not want, and to stop punishing yourself for it. Spend at least part of the day alone, a walk without a goal, coffee in silence, favorite music, a gaze at the sky, not as leisure, but as a way to come back to your body, your feelings, your dreams. This isn't luxury, it's a necessity if you want to live as a feeling person, not an automatic pilot. If you're working, take a pause. Look freshly at what consumes your time. What can be delegated? What are you doing on autopilot that brings neither meaning nor joy? Ask, why am I doing this? What stands behind my actions, and what do I want instead? If you've longed to start something, today gives the first impulse. You don't need everything at once. One small step is enough. Open the document, begin writing, make the call, inquire, try. Fear is normal. All that's new arrives with a tremor. Capricorns overcome fear when they know their why. What do you want to live for? Not just survive, not just be useful, but be yourself. For whom or what do you want to wake with bright eyes? If you don't have the answer yet, it will come. Today's honesty with yourself is the first step. In love and personal life, the day may reveal what you've tried not to see, a quiet emptiness you've been numbing, or a shy joy you haven't dared to acknowledge. Allow yourself to feel without analysis or blame. Everything you feel is true. Pain is better than numbness. It's a path to healing. If you're in a relationship, say what you've long wanted to say, gently. Not to accuse, but to be understood. Real closeness starts where guesses end and words begin. Don't expect mind reading. Speak plainly and kindly. One honest admission can rescue years of silence. If you're single, stop believing something is wrong with you. Sometimes solitude isn't lack. It's a passage, a time when the soul clears space for real love. It may already be near, but you're too busy self-criticizing to notice. Look in the mirror with the eyes of someone who cares. You are worthy, now, not later. Today suits farewells to what no longer warms you, stale memories, worn-out roles, fears, bonds that have done their work. Even if it mattered, you have the right to let go. You've grown. Move forward not because you must, but because you feel drawn. For Capricorn, this day is a quiet yet meaningful pivot. Listen, sense, do what you've delayed, or stop doing what's no longer yours. That is your strength, your freedom, your path. And if things feel unclear, breathe and remember, even the most tangled story carries meaning, even the heaviest morning ends in light. You're on the right track, even if you can't see every step yet. If these words find you now, consider it a wink from fate. Trust it, and trust yourself.